Welcome to Hoshin Kanri, Visual Strategic Planning. This is the first module from a 6-module series of online training designed to give students a comprehensive understanding of Hoshin Kanri. This course comes complete with a 67-page student workbook, suitable for printing certificate upon successfully completing the course and passing the final exam, and an Excel spreadsheet that allows students to immediately begin using Hoshin. Hoshin Kanri is a unique methodology for creating strategic plans that are dynamic, visual and extremely effective. We hope you enjoy your journey and learning something new and exciting. The modules in this course are: 1. An introduction and overview to Hoshin Kanri as a methodology for strategic planning. Module 2, how to gather data to begin the Hoshin Kanri process. Module 3, how to calculate and analyze the Hoshin Kanri matrix. Module 4, the rooms in the Hoshin Kanri matrix. Module 5, how to deploy the Hoshin Kanri plan. And finally, Module 6, leading in a Hoshin Kanri environment. In this module you will learn basic definitions for Hoshin Kanri. Next, you will know the difference between daily management and a Hoshin, and know the history behind Hoshin Kanri. You will understand how Deming's plan, do, study, act model fits into the Hoshin Kanri philosophy. And finally, you will learn who should be involved in the Hoshin Kanri planning process. Hoshin Kanri is a comprehensive step-by-step planning process that takes a systems approach towards continuous improvement. One of its guiding principles is inclusion. When everyone in an organization understands main objectives and has feedback into the process, there is a feeling of ownership and commitment. Principles that provide the foundation for Hoshin Kanri are: first, measuring the system as a whole gives management a clear understanding of how an organization is performing. Second, setting objectives for the business and communicating those objectives to the organization gets the entire organization focused on achieving the mission. Third, understanding the operating environment allows for future thinking. Next, prioritizing resources on key objectives makes an organization more effective and efficient. And finally, including everyone in the organization in the Hoshin Kanri process creates a dynamic, creative business environment. Hoshin Kanri is composed of 2 Chinese characters, Ho and Shin. Ho meaning method or form, and Shin meaning shiny needle or compass. Taken together, the word Hoshin means a methodology for strategic direction setting. Kanri means management or control. Hoshin Kanri is the guiding strategic process that aids an organization as they make their way through a foggy environment into a clear and shining future. Let's spend a minute going over the history of Hoshin Kanri. In 1950, the Japanese Associates of Science sponsor an 8-day conference with Dr. Deming as their guest. Deming's plan, do, study and act model serves as the foundation for Hoshin Kanri. In the year 1954, Japanese Associates of Science sponsor a workshop with Dr. Joseph Juran. This changed the Japanese thinking from control to management. In 1962, Toyota publicizes a top-level policy on organization of a cross-functional management system. 1964, the Bridgestone Tire Company introduces the term Hoshin Kanri. In 1965, Dr. Akao defines items of daily management in his article concerning the setting of goals and policies in cross-functional management. In 1968, Bridgestone Tire outlines a method to develop Hoshin Kanri and establish a quality assurance system for the purpose of management reform. From 1970 on, an increasing number of companies adopt Hoshin Kanri. Currently, the Malcolm Baldrige Award strongly suggests the use of Hoshin Kanri as a methodology for strategic planning. Hoshin Kanri is a matrix methodology that provides a way to link an organization's top objectives with the goals in every department in the company. Hoshin Kanri provides a clean and robust way to ensure that everyone in the company is working on action items that matter the most to the business and their customers. Although the matrix is important in a Hoshin Kanri process, it is the intent of the strategic planning process that is most important. Hoshin Kanri planning also includes the daily activities that management must adhere to in order to make the organization operate effectively. These activities can include safety, accounting, human resources, etc. Hoshins, or breakthrough ideas, are the aspects to strategic planning that move the organization into greater areas of innovation and creativity. These breakthrough ideas are driven by what the marketplace is doing, best in class, and most importantly, what the customers expect from your company. This methodology encourages creativity and thinking outside the box. Hoshins are the breakthrough strategies that catapult an organization into the next century. They are the stretch goals, or what the organization must do based on feedback from customers, the organizational data and information from the market and environment. Hoshins create customer delight, customer excitement, and customer loyalty. Breakthrough thinking is a deliberate, focused effort aimed at developing radically new approaches that overcome constraints, instead of making incremental changes in the older ways of working. If we were to look at Hoshin Kanri as a systematic process, it would include the steps of evaluating the environment and the organization, determining critical issues, creating plans for strategic change, and finally deploying and reviewing the strategic plan, making the strategies policies. This is a very similar process to a popular quality model called the Plan Do Study Act model. Hoshin Kanri has been called the application of the Plan Do Study Act model to the management process. The Plan Do Study Act model is also called the Deming cycle or the Shewhart model. The foundation for this model was created by Dr. Walter Shewhart, working in the Bell Telephone Laboratories in the 1920s, conducting research on methods to improve quality and lower costs. He developed the concept of control with regard to variation, and came up with continuous improvement. Dr. Deming built upon Shewhart's work and took the concepts to Japan following World War II. Roll your mouse over each part of the model for more detail. This model and the detail can be found in your online student workbook. Who's involved in a Hoshin Kanri effort? Basically everybody. Hoshin Kanri methodology ensures that everyone in the organization knows the strategic direction for the company. It creates a working communication system that focuses everyone on common goals. Hoshin Kanri provides a catch-ball environment where goals, strategies, and action items are tossed back and forth between all the different levels of management and employees. Leaders benefit greatly by seeking input from the people they lead because they learn more about the challenges facing the organization and are able to build collaboration and enhanced commitment from their people. Planning is most effective when people are engaged and included in the process because this generates additional input and helps build their commitment to the end plan. A critical rule of Hoshin Kanri to remember is that every Hoshin Kanri plan must fit the organization's individual culture and needs. What we are suggesting is a template. You must tailor the template to fit your company's unique culture. Also, the intent of creating a strategic plan is just as critical as learning the matrix methodology that we will be discussing in upcoming modules. To summarize, Hoshin Kanri is a way to measure the organization from the vision right down to the tactics that quality teams execute. Next, Hoshin Kanri is a process that includes everyone in the organization. Finally, Hoshin Kanri becomes an enabling feature in the continuous improvement process for many reasons, but primarily because Hoshin makes it clear where to place the most valuable resources in order to reach the most critical business objectives. In this module you learn basic definitions and principles for Hoshin Kanri. You know the history behind Hoshin Kanri. Next, you now understand the difference between daily management and a Hoshin, and you understand how Deming's Plan, Do, Study, Act model fits into the Hoshin Kanri philosophy. And finally, you learned who should be involved in the Hoshin Kanri planning process.